This week's mental health tips are about adult ADHD and social skills. Hi, I'm Angela. I have a husband with bipolar 2 disorder, my kids have ADHD, and I myself have struggled with depression. You're not alone. You've probably been struggling with social skills since you were a kid and may have learned a thing or two along the way, but it's still worth addressing. Sometimes it's just a feeling that everyone else knows how to act or even what to say in a given situation, and you're on the outside looking in, just kind of trying to figure out what to do. Well, why does it seem so easy for everyone else and not for you? Those early social skill lessons were really the foundation for your life, so there might need to be some relearning that can make all the difference in the world. There's always hope for change. So here are some quick tips to practice that will improve your conversations and your social connections. Number 1, own up to your tendency to interrupt. The great thing about ADHD is that you are an idea factory. You are interesting and full of creativity. The downside is that there are probably 1,000 ideas just popping off in your head, and you can get in the habit of just saying them or acting on them the moment that they come to you. My friend's son with ADHD, when he was about 4 or 5, described it perfectly, saying, "I thinked it, so I said it." In conversation, it can be pretty helpful to just kind of own up to this and possibly ask a friend to remind you with a hand on your arm that you're going overboard. Medications can also curb this inclination. Number 2, show you're interested. It can be easy to disengage when people start to bore you or when you feel impatient. But something as simple as using active listening skills shows people that you're paying attention to them and that you truly care. You can ask follow-up questions and show concern and use brief verbal affirmations like "I'm sorry for what you're going through" or "I see." And that must be hard. And definitely withhold your judgment. Number 3, don't be a close talker. We've all been in those uncomfortable situations where we want to run away because someone is invading our personal space. If you haven't been in those situations, then you might be the close talker. Notice if someone is kind of taking a step back when you're in a conversation. An arm's length apart is generally etiquette. Number 4, use your inside voice. You might notice a theme. Awareness is pretty important. When you have ADHD, it can be difficult to notice the social cues that people might give off when you're talking too loudly or standing too close. If you're in a big group and people start leaving the group conversation, that would be a cue. They might also simply step back. Number 5, speak the truth in love. My daughter Emily is known to be completely direct, especially with me first thing in the morning. "Ugh, Mom, you have bad breath." There are better ways to tell someone that it's time to brush their teeth. So speaking the truth in love is just caring enough to tell the truth in a way that is kind and doesn't seek to harm them. It fosters honesty and strong relationships. Relationships can be hard whether you have ADHD or not. So let's remember to seek God's wisdom and grace when we're struggling. We need His help to change. In Psalm 119:76, it says, "May your unfailing love be my comfort." So what tips would you add to the list? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you've missed any of our episodes on ADHD as an adult, be sure to check those out. A big thank you to His Heart Foundation for supporting this channel. If you want more in-depth mental health information for you and those you love, check out mentalhealth.academy today.